Hello, everybody.
Hello, dear people. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Eyelids. I'm your host, Mihai, and I'm today with Mr. Steve on the computer and with my dear friend Reme PasMol here
Hey, hi. Hola.
to tell us some of her dreams. And we'll start as usual first with one of my dreams. So this dream I had, I think, maybe last week, something like this. So the dream started, I was in my bed. So I was dreaming that I was in the bed at first. Like I was in just my regular bed. And then, I don't know, I just got out from the bed and I went somewhere like in the city. I just went in the city and there were some people, you know, like with like Hawaiian mask on, you know, like the tribal kind of people. And they were there and we just went and started like dancing, you know, like around the fire and all this stuff. We were just dancing. And then at some point they said, okay, so now we're gonna eat you.
So that was the dance to eat you actually.
Yeah, that's why, like they were preparing me to be a food. But I didn't know that. So I was just dancing with them and then when they said, okay, now we're gonna eat you, said like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. So then I just started running away. And I don't know how my grandparents, they were also there. And we were just running through the city. I don't know which city it was, because it was a city with like a lot of lights, something like this. And those like cannibals, they were coming after us, you know, with spears and all that stuff. And we were just running through the city. And at some point, I think we got to like the North Pole. Like we just we just ran, and then we got to the North Pole. And I think then we got inside, you know, one of those cabins, you know, that they have in there, you know, where they do like science experiments and that kind of stuff. Okay. So we just got there, and I don't think there were any cannibals left. And then I just sit there, and I was then I put myself again to sleep, like I went to sleep again, like in the dream. And I don't know why, like my grandparents, they were sleeping on the couch, but I was just sleeping on the floor.
Oh my god.
And then I just woke up, like I went to sleep inside the dream, and then I woke up like in the real life.
You were in like a loop dream or something.
Yeah, I think it's something like that, because it started with me waking up in the bed, and then I just went again in the bed.
Yeah. Man, I just think you watch too much Scooby-Doo shit. Really? First you're haunted by Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, they were pretty similar. You know that Scooby-Doo movie, the one where they go in Hawaii or something.
Yeah.
That one, they were exact. They look exactly like those.
I really
ones.
like that movie. Oh my god, it's been a while since Scooby-Doo.
So you combine two episodes of Scooby-Doo. There's another one with the 1,000 volt ghost in the mountains.
That was the first movie, right? And the second one was
but it wasn't a movie. That was just a regular episode. The one with the volts thing. But no,
I'm
it
talking
wasn't
about the other movie. Like they were like in a house that he was like. Oh no, maybe that's the same movie. Okay, never mind. I'm confused.
I'm not sure. The action, you know, like the action movie, not the cartoons one, but it was also
with people, with real people in there. Like
that one also. So it was just, but yeah, that was just the weirdest part where they said like, yeah, now we're gonna eat you.
What were you dancing? How were you dancing and you were preparing your food?
I don't know. It was just.
Were you dancing in a soup or?
I don't know. We were dancing like around the fire. Like it was a fire. Like they put a fire in the middle. And we were dancing around it.
Okay, so you know how they have it when they roast you, right? When they grill you and just turn around. You're doing it yourself.
Yeah. So they were just preparing.
Smart people.
Yeah. They tricked me. They really tricked me.
Of course. Or maybe you just didn't know their culture. Usually, if they're doing that, it's not a good sign, right? Just run. Now you know it for the next dream.
Yeah, if you dance with somebody, I just get out from the dance. But it's weird. I wonder, like, what's the meaning? If somebody wants to eat you in your dream, what would be the meaning behind that?
That you're hungry. You're always hungry.
Oh, that makes sense.
You're hungry in your
Maybe you want to eat yourself.
No. I'm so sweet. I want to eat myself.
Tasty.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was just. Yeah, it was. I wouldn't call it a nightmare. It would have been a nightmare if they would have eaten me. Then they would have turned into a nightmare. But if the fact that we got away, But it's weird that then my grandparents came, like, I don't know, maybe it's like my subconscious knowing that when I'm hungry, I'm thinking about my grandma because of her cooking or something like this.
Actually, yeah.
Maybe it was something like that. But my grandpa was in there also, and he doesn't cook. So.
No, but I mean, but he's eating also. I mean, maybe it was the table, like the family table eating.
Nah, okay,
Maybe.
okay.
Are you eating all together? Or?
When I was to live with my grandma, yeah. I mean, when I stay at their place, yeah. She always make like a big meal and eat until you regret.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, today I was thinking about it actually. About
The whole package. So maybe that's why when I start getting hungry, I think of her.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sounds like a Hunger Games.
Yeah.
They eat you, then you eat.
But they weren't eating nobody. Why did they give that name? Because nobody was eating in the Hunger Games.
Hunger, but they were starving, so.
So you should call it the Starving Games.
So now go and change it.
Watch
But-
that movie. Starving Kids.
But actually, I was so sad with the end of that movie. I mean, of the books, because I actually was
spoiler
really.
alert, even though the movie came out how many years
I
ago?
wanted to change the end of the movie, you know? I mean, at least I couldn't change the book, but it was like, let's try to.
But how did it end? Because I cannot remember. Like, I know I watched it, but I cannot remember how did it end.
I don't remember either.
Oh,
I mean,
so
it
that
was.
that
No,
bad.
yeah, I remember. But we're not gonna make spoilers, you know,
The
Pita.
movie came out years ago. There's no spoiler now.
Pita and the other, the girl, what was her name?
didn't
In
watch
the-
Jennifer Lawrence.
No, but in the book, I forgot.
I don't know. I only know
Yeah,
the
they
name
ended
of
up
the
together,
actress.
they had children, they were in a very beautiful place. I mean, that's the book, I don't remember the movie, to be honest. I don't know.
And what did you like about this?
About the books?
Yeah.
I don't know, I was a teenager, and there was like Impossible Love, and then it was like this, yeah, and the other one, and then with the movies it was like, I discovered Liam Hemsworth, and now that he's my biggest crush.
He was at that time he was like your biggest crush. Him.
I don't know, because Nick Jonas was always there, so maybe. I'm not really sure, but yeah. But
he was like your side crush, kind of.
Yeah.
The
I have my
first one
main
doesn't
crush
work
and then my lover crush, you know, like the person that I was like, you know, cheating on my main crush. And then, you know, the other one.
Yeah, it was a cool. Yeah, actually,
Was he your crush?
Who?
Liam Hemsworth?
No, I didn't. I never had a crush on him.
No.
I have a crush with like Frank Ocean. That's
Yeah.
and the guy and the I forgot what Julian Casablanca from The Strokes.
I don't know, like, I mean, maybe I know him, I just don't know much names.
Yeah, he's like the lead singer from this band, The Strokes. And his mom, his mom was Miss Denmark in like 96 or something.
So he is also...
Yeah, he has good genes. He has good genes. But regarding to the crash, I actually had like, I think maybe 2 days ago or something like this, a dream where it was like the first girl that I ever liked was in my dream, something like this. And I think we were supposed to hang out or something like this, but she told me she had like a boyfriend or something.
Oh, in the dream?
Yeah. But she said like, yeah, but that's no problem. So I was like,
if you agree, then we have an agreement.
But then sadly I woke up, so I couldn't manage to get the rest of the dream.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but it's weird how it came out like after, yes, it's been like, because this was my first crush when I was like 4 years old or something like this. And I was like 18, I cannot do maths. Don't many years later, it is still...
And you still remember her, so she actually broke your heart.
No, she didn't break my heart, because I didn't told her nothing at that point.
Fair
But maybe that's my, like, my subconscious keep telling me like, I should have done a move years ago.
Yeah, when I was 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. But that doesn't matter. Enough about my problems. So Reme, tell us one of your dreams.
Yeah, okay, so until now I wanted to talk about one, but tonight I had another dream, so I think I'm gonna go for that one, because actually it was pretty interesting. I'm from Spain and I'm from Valencia, and actually the dream was happening between Valencia and I don't know if it was Denmark or the north of Europe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Everything was green, and it was. I remember it was the north.
It was raining or not?
I'm not. I don't know. I'm
So
not
that's
sure
how you
about
know
it.
if it was Denmark or not.
Then it wasn't. I don't remember myself with an umbrella, so I don't know. But yeah, so I was in a house taking a bath. It's weird, I'm not usually taking baths, but anyway.
But you mean you're taking showers, right?
Showers,
Yeah,
but
okay,
not baths,
okay.
like in a bath.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Specifically, no, I'm not taking anything. Only when it rains here for me it's enough. I'm taking a little bit of rain and then I'm ready. But anyways, yeah, and out from nowhere, okay, I was in a bed, and then there was another person, and then something happened, and I needed to run, so I ran away, and I was just going downstairs, and I appeared in Valencia. I don't know in which city anymore. At the beginning, I really know that it was Valencia, my city,
Okay.
but then I don't know anymore. And then there were like these kind of zombies coming, and then there was like this robot. There was
the Walking Dead zombies or what?
no, more like the typical zombies from like cartoons, that they're always like green and everything is
and
green.
their brain is hanging.
Kind of like that, and everything was black. Now it was during the night. Now I mean the bath and everything was during the day. Now it was the night.
Okay.
And I was like, God, what's going on here? And out from nowhere there was like this robot. She was like a ginger girl with long hair, and then she was just unzipping herself, and she was another zombie, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna come
So
on.
she was a robot mask. So it was a zombie mask as a robot, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I was just running, and then I ended up in the portal of a place, like in the entrance of a house, I don't know, and it opened. I mean, right now I'm not really sure how it happened, like which things happened first, but someone opened the door and I entered, and then there were like these German girls, and they were like,
But how do you know they were
we're gonna
Germans?
help. Because not girls, women, all women.
Okay.
I was in Germany last week, and and they were the same girls, like some old women but I didn't know them or anything. I just saw them, but they were all. In the dream they were from Germany, and they were the same girls. So anyway, and I knew that they were from Germany, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna help you. You're gonna escape. Don't worry." But then they were like telling between them, like, we're gonna kill her, and then one of them was like putting her hand under the t-shirt with a gun, and she was about to shut the gun, and then I realized, and I just avoided the
Okay, so then you just ran away from that place also?
No, the thing is that I continued running, going downstairs, and then there was like a guy with a gun machine, just like,
the machine gun.
The machine gun.
Yeah.
What did I say? Gun machine. The machine gun. Sorry.
The same thing.
Problems. No, and I was just avoiding it, and then I wanted to talk about this because what happened is like this dream connected with another dream that I had like some time ago.
Okay, so it was like a second episode, like a sequel to it, kind of.
Yeah. Usually I'm dreaming this kind of. Sometimes it happens that I'm dreaming something, and after some time I'm dreaming the second episode of it. It was weird.
Okay. But it's so after a few days, it's something like this. It's not like the next night or something like that.
I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. I'm not paying attention. I mean, maybe it's 1 month later. I just know that I already dreamed these things.
Yeah, this is the continuous part.
And when I was a kid, I had these friends. I mean, this is the continuation of this dream. So I was running, trying to escape from these people. And out from nowhere, I ended up in this house from some friends that they're living in another city. I also know the city. It's called Toledo, from Spain. Like, but I end up there. Like some friends from my childhood, but I haven't seen them in like 10 years. I haven't I'm keeping
In
the
the
contact with
dreams,
them.
you didn't see them in 10
No,
years?
no,
or
in real
reality?
life, I don't
Yeah.
know anything from them. It's anything. I mean, they were friends with my parents, and the kids were the same age as my brother and I, so we were friends with them.
Just hang out.
And then we moved from that city because we were living in another. Anyway, let's focus on this. And the house was full of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just going upstairs and downstairs, upstairs and
Well,
downstairs.
how the stairs look like? Like were they like spiral one or just like
No,
regular?
you know, like these escalators. So
Okay.
the same, but
like Stairway to Heaven kind of.
But then it was going down.
Okay, so it was just up and down.
And go,
up and
yeah,
down.
up and yeah, and I know that there were more things, but I just remember that.
No, okay,
But
okay.
it was quite interesting.
And then what happened? So you were just going down the stairs and then
Upstairs.
upstairs. Okay. So
No, at the end, I didn't reach any point. I was just escaping from everybody.
Okay.
No, but the thing is that I knew there were people, and I know. I mean, I knew in the dream that I knew the people there.
Okay. So you knew their identity and.
Yeah, but I'm actually now I don't know who they were at all. I mean, maybe they were random people, but I knew their faces. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's what they say. Like each face that you see of any person, you just have its like story in your brain, and then in your dreams they come and haunt you.
So that was a dream.
So it didn't have like any ending. Like you just woke up and that was it. Like
Yeah, and then they explain it to you in the audio.
So in your
WhatsApp.
dream you've been to Spain, then you've been to Denmark, and then to Germany. Or didn't you
No,
just
I wasn't in Germany. There were some German people, but when I was with the German people, I wasn't in the house anymore. I was like in the garden of a castle.
What if it's just your schedule, right? You've been to Spain, then you came to Denmark for a while, and then you went to Germany for a few days.
Yeah.
So maybe just your life and your brain is
Yeah, and
making
you know
a
what I'm
new
thinking?
story.
Because there were like these people in Germany, they're super strict, you know? And
Maybe that's why you have a castle.
no, but really, and there was like this woman, because that I was dreaming about, both of them were like elderly people, but like, but you know, like strict, you know? And then they were like, ta, but we're gonna kill. I don't know. But yeah, that was my dream. I had another dream, but I think
But what was the other dream? But did you have? So you said you have this one. That you have sequels of dreams, right?
No, yeah, the previous one to this one, it was about my friends, like the ones that I told you that I haven't seen them in 10 years. I mean,
Okay.
The people that I know, friends. Okay, them. I don't know how to call them, but no, the
people
previous.
to somebody that I used to know. Like the
Somebody
song.
that is to know.
Yeah, it's even worse. It's ironic with the song that is like.
Yeah, but no, the other dream that I wanted to talk about is, I mean, okay, the previous one to that one, it was how I re-encountered these people that I know from since, I mean, that I haven't seen in 10 years.
Okay, so that was like the first episode
Yeah,
of the dream.
I realized this morning. But no, the other one that I wanted to talk about is that I dreamed this when I was 16, and actually I wanted to talk about this. I mean, because until tonight I didn't know about this new dream. But it was like a shocking dream for me. I still think about it, you know. So I had this problem with my friends. I'm not from there. My parents are from there. I'm considering myself from this small town. We're 600 people, no more. And
okay, so everybody knows everybody.
Everybody, yeah, exactly.
And people they just have sex with each other.
We're not from Alabama. But no, I mean actually, at the end everybody has the same surnames, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I know I got you. But anyways, I wasn't raised there, but I used to spend when I was a kid all my holidays. Okay, so at some point and then I moved there for 3 years. But anyway, I'm just introducing you the scene. So there was, when I was 16, 17, in this small town, we had some parties that young people organize. Okay, and since you're a child, you're really like motivated for that, you know, like it's like the thing that you need to do, and you're it's a volunteering, but it's like really cool. And it was like when I was 12, 13, I was talking with my friends from my town, like, yeah, you have to, we will be the party people here, you know. So when I was 16, this friend, I was good with her during, I was living in Valencia already, as I said before, and she came to visit me, everything, we were partying, everything nice. But I came that summer to my town, and apparently I was talking with the other friends and they weren't talking to me. And I was like, what's wrong here? Like, I asked them.
You were talking with them, but they weren't talking back with you?
No, I was trying to meet with them or things like this. They were just avoiding me. And I was like, what's wrong here? And they were like, yeah, we don't want you to be the party people. You don't want...
You're not from our party anymore.
Yeah.
I just want to make one comment. Don't hit the table. I think it disturbs the microphone.
Okay, sorry.
I just figure it out.
Sorry.
Yeah, just say it was an earthquake.
Yeah, so they were like, no, you cannot be like from our group of party people. And we were like, because I was with my other friends. I mean, the people who weren't living the whole year in the town. There were some people like living the whole year, some people who weren't living the whole year. And I was like, but I was really annoyed because I knew them since always, you know.
Yeah.
Why not? And they were like, no, we were talking with this friend, the friend who visited me in Valencia and everything, and you're not living here, you cannot be. Like, you're just not, you're from the city, you cannot be with us.
Okay, so
you know,
they had like this countryside.
Yeah, like, you're from the city, fuck off, you know, like, no. And I was like, we've been talking about this for 10 years, like, really, I was super excited to do. I was like, no, I mean, but who told you that? And they were like, so this girl, that she was my friend, but she was putting everybody against me and my other friends, you know?
So she was talking behind your back, she was double crossing you.
So I went to her, and I remember she was buying an ice cream. This is not the dream yet. This is
yeah, this is just the prequel.
But I went to her, and I told her, I heard that you don't want us to be the party people. I didn't know, but I wanted to know why. And she was like, oh, really? No. I want you to be, the other people don't want you. Don't listen to them. Blah, 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 blah. Fine. And I was like, okay. So I went to the other people and they were like, oh, but she agreed. So there's no problem. And then this girl went to another friend. I don't know what she said to her. And then my friend started crying. And then she just turned crazy and she was like, you're all against me, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you've been bullying me for all these years. I was like, what? Like, what is this? Like, I just told you why you don't want us. Like, I didn't tell her anything else. I was just in shock. Then, the day after that, her mom came to my house.
Okay,
I was alone. She entered, like, I opened her. Then she entered the house. And she entered to my kitchen. I was in pajamas, and then one of my friends was in the living room. And she entered. She started telling me a lot of things that I'd never done that actually this girl did when we were kids. Because actually, I had a lot of friends. She was bullying all of. I mean, there's a big thing there. Anyway, and she started telling me things that I'd never done that actually the girl did to me. And I got super overwhelmed because they started spreading it in the whole village, you know. But it wasn't me.
The rumors spread fast.
But I was feeling so, I don't know. So I remember that night I dreamt the following thing.
Okay, so that was the big topic.
I was in a river, but it was empty. So I was in the river bed. Okay. And in one, like, I don't know, like it was like the Grand Canyon.
Okay,
and I was
so it was like in the desert or something like this.
Yeah, it was just me, like super small, in a big canyon without water, and then the mom of her, she appeared. She started talking, and she started opening like the tap water.
And, so she was like,
yeah, and then I started drawing, you know, and I was trying to run away from the water, but I couldn't. And then I was drawing and I was like asking for help, and then she was like, you are a bad person. And I was like, I woke up that because it was like, but I wasn't. I woke up I was at my grandma's at that moment. I
Yeah.
couldn't fall asleep again. I went to my grandma's. I told her the whole situation.
So I
My
guess
grandma got
you
super
didn't.
mad, like, like the typical grandma.
So I guess you didn't went to the bathroom afterwards or something.
Oh my god. No, maybe she slept with next to me that night, my grandma. I don't know, like I was super, and afterwards, I mean, everybody knew what happened. I mean, at the end, this girl, she decided to spend the summer in another town. Because, I mean, what she did was bad. I mean, she put me in a lot of things that I never, I mean, she was actually the one, for me, the most overwhelming thing was that she was putting my name to the things that she did to me and to my friends, and my friends knew that what the truth.
What happened.
Yeah, so
But then she was just
No, he took it off your heart.
Oh my
so he had a
Revenge has been...
yeah,
emotional impact.
we're friends on Facebook. Remember? No, now
So she's
everything.
gonna watch this.
No, at the end I was the party girl also. We were
So
all
afterward
together
you
friends.
entered the party, people.
Yeah, no, now we're all friends. I'm still friends with her because I mean you cannot be friends with someone there because we're 600 people. Like,
And you're still friends with her mother, or did you?
my grandma. I am. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I don't. Like, what can I do? Like, I know that I cannot trust these people anymore, but I'm still hanging. I mean, we're in the same group of people, so.
Yeah, there's not really much options.
No.
What else to do? But it's weird that you said that she was like pouring the water.
Yeah. Like opening and her. It was like she was huge, but huge, only her face. And then she was opening it, and then I was super small and I was trying to run away, but I couldn't. And
Yeah.
I still remember the dream. It was really overwhelming.
This is such a movie scene.
The bad woman just turning over water.
person.
Oh my god! And you say, but she was keep saying things.
Maybe it was Inception. Maybe she got in your dream to
Like,
traumatize you.
yeah, maybe. Like, really, that woman, like,
Maybe she's a witch. You should burn her.
I believe you, to be honest. Like, I'm from Spain, right? We like that.
Yeah. So now you gotta revenge on her. You gotta get on her dream and do something bad to her. But I wonder how the revenge should be like. So if she was pouring water over you, you need to do something else.
Burn her,
Yeah,
right?
you can-
Like, just the opposite, yeah. But I think that, I mean, that she knows what she did, and I know what I did. But her mom knows everything too, I guess. I don't know.
Not probably. No. Is their problem anyway?
Yeah, like really, but she was really bad when we were kids.
Yeah, but I cannot imagine somebody just doing like this. Like they just use your name on everything else.
But and she was telling it to the people because they have like a small business in the town. So when
Yeah.
people were coming, she was just, they treat really bad. And I was like, dude, I didn't do anything. Like, what is this? And I was trying to say like, no, it wasn't me.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah,
But no one was listening. I mean, in the dream, no one was listening. In the reality, yeah.
But in the dream, it was just you, right? It was just you and,
And
the
the
mother.
mother, yeah.
There was nobody else in there.
No. Just us.
So, but and in the dream, you woke up when you drowned, right? Like you.
Yeah, like I was just yelling help, but no one came to help me.
Yeah, it was
Like,
okay.
I was just like, that's not true, but yeah.
I wonder how the dreams would be if you can ask for another party to join. You know? Grandma joining the party.
I'll help you. Wait, I need... Okay, I'm coming. Pip.
Yeah.
Do you need any help?
Yeah, it's like, like on those TV shows, like, call a friend or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Should be done. Yeah, that would be really cool if you could have like multiplayer dreams, something like that.
I think that there was a TV series about it, or I dreamt about it. Do you know Kim Possible?
Yeah.
I think that there was an episode, right? Like you could join some dreams, or
I cannot remember that episode.
or maybe I dreamt about Kim Possible, and then that happened. I'm not sure, but I really like Kim Possible.
She joined your dream. Maybe she should have joined this dream.
She should have. It's like, what is the situation? And I don't know in English, but I was like, yeah, Magneta,
Yeah, she was speaking Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I think we should end on this high note with these dreams of finishing this story now. So this was let me get a bit fun. So this is our 4th episode of Behind the Eyelid podcast. Most important, send us your dreams. You have the email description on my Facebook page. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and see you until next time.
From our point of view, you can even lie about your dreams. Just send us a story. That you
Yeah,
think
just
is
send
funny.
us whatever. You can make it up. Doesn't even matter. It has to be a dream. We'll give you our opinion. That's the most important. So that's it. Until next time, see you people.
See ya.